gimmicks. Yeah. No gimmicks, taking over, no limits. Motivation, the truth inside everything you are hearing. Important live, know you feel it. Wrestling is everything that we will know with special meaning. We on it live with no gimmicks. No gimmicks.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Todd Smith here once again, alongside my tag team partner Dale Clifford out there in Fernley, Nevada. Welcome to yet another episode of No Gimmicks Podcast, broadcasting on the 3 and Out Radio Network. Dale, what's good, my man?
What's up, Todd? We're on the Fastlane to WrestleMania, and we're going to go ahead and give you our thoughts and what we think is going to happen on Fastlane tomorrow night.
Yes, indeed we are. So welcome to our predictions for WWE Fastlane 2018. And this is going to be something a little bit different that we're going to do here this time around. We're going to give you our thoughts using both our heart and our gut feeling. So, Dale, in our first match here, we have Rusev taking on Shinsuke Nakamura. So, Dale, what do you think about this one?
Oh, man, this is a tough one. I kind of want to pick both guys because obviously Rusev Day is over, but Nakamura needs that momentum going into WrestleMania. And so for me, it's got to be a Shinsuke. He's got to keep that momentum going into WrestleMania. Yeah,
I'm thinking here with this one, with my gut feeling, and I'm going to go with Shinsuke as well. He needs this momentum moving forward towards his big match at WrestleMania 34. You know, for the most part, this is pretty much a meaningless match for him here on the show. Rusev definitely, could definitely capitalize from a victory here. But I just think in the end of the day, I think Shinsuke definitely needs this one more. So moving on here to our next match from Fastlane 2018, we have Becky Lynch tagging up with Naomi, and they will be taking on Natalya and Carmella. Dale, what's your thoughts on this one?
Oh, man, this is another toughie here. I kind of feel like I got to go Natty and Carmella. If Charlotte's going to retain, we got to get someone moving forward for her to have an opponent at WrestleMania, because right now we still don't know if that's going to be Asuka or not. You feel like it's got to be the heel character. Carmella needs some momentum. She's the Money in the Bank winner, and I think half the people have forgot that.
Although I like your thought process on this one, Dale, I'm going to go with my gut feeling, and I actually think it's going to be Becky and Naomi who are going to come out on top with this one, and virtually for the same exact reasons which you stated. We're not 100% sure as to exactly whom exactly Asuka is going to choose to take on at WrestleMania. Although they are not heels, I think that Becky or Naomi would be a more suitable opponent for Charlotte if it comes down to that. So our next match from Fastlane 2018, we have glorious Bobby Roode taking on Mr. RKO, Randy Orton, for the United States Championship. Dale, who do you have in this one?
Oh, Bobby Roode, without a doubt. However, if Randy Orton wins, he captures the Grand Slam. But I just think Bobby Roode's the one that needs this win, as Randy Orton can kind of be a guy to propel Bobby Roode forward because he's a little bit more of the future. But Randy Orton obviously is still a huge part of WWE, and he would be a Grand Slam champion. But my decision is to go Bobby Roode.
Okay, Dale, so I'm going to go in the other direction. My gut tells me to choose Randy Orton. Randy Orton will capture his first United States title at Fastlane. Also, I have to mention, I really don't feel that Bobby Roode has had a very glorious run so far with the United States title. I think I wouldn't also be surprised if Jinder Mahal somehow inserted himself into this one and wound up, pestering one of the two guys in this match and causing them the victory in the process. So it shall be interesting to see how this one turns out. So now our next match from Fastlane 2018, we have the Usos taking on the New Day for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship. So, Dale, who do you have in this one?
Neither.
Okay.
I just feel like we're not going to get a clean finish here. Because this match needs to happen at WrestleMania again. So I think any type of finish here hurts that build at WrestleMania. I want to see these two on the grandest stage. Basically, they're the top two tag teams in WWE. They need to go at it for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania And I think either one of them getting a victory here might dismay or cause that to not really happen at WrestleMania. Although I could see the New Day winning and then spiraling that into a match as well. But
now, if neither team is going to capture a win tomorrow night, Dale, I have to ask a question. When a certain tag team comprised of a giant who looks like groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons and the new head coach of the Detroit Lions, who happen to carry sledgehammers, would they possibly insert themselves into this and possibly just be the reason why neither team wins? Your thoughts on that?
I think that makes a very valid point of how we don't really have a finish here as the Bludgeon Brothers get involved. Obviously, they would put themselves into a triple threat tag team match at WrestleMania, which obviously would be fine. Luke Harper is definitely a guy that could perform on the big stage, and then obviously we know what the Usos and New Day can do. I would prefer that we just got Usos and New Day at WrestleMania, but if we're going to get a chance to watch Rowan and Harper work, I don't think that's going to be a bad thing either.
Nice take, Dale. Although with this, I have to go with my gut feeling once again. And if there is going to be a winner in this match, it's got to be the Usos. The Usos, and New Day, they've been giving these promos going back and forth and whatnot. And the Usos have clearly stated, they have not really had that opportunity to shine on the largest pay-per-view of the year. So if they're going to do it, it's going to have to be by them taking the victory in this match here. So now moving on to our next match from Fastlane 2018, we have Charlotte Flair, taking on one Miss Ruby Riott for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Dale, who do you have coming out on top in this one?
It's got to be Charlotte. She was obviously, we're on the road to WrestleMania. SmackDown needs their best woman wrestler is a Charlotte. She has to hold the belt going into WrestleMania.
Yeah, no disagreements from me on this one, man. I'm going to go with my gut feeling here. It's got to be Charlotte as well. Although a formidable opponent, I just don't think Ruby Riott captures her first title on this pay-per-view, even with the support of her sisters from the Riott Squad. Now, to our six-pack challenge for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles versus John Cena versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Dale, who do you have coming on top in the main event for Fastlane 2018 tomorrow night?
Well, it's got to be AJ Styles if we're going to get AJ versus Shinsuke. AJ's got to win here.
So this one here, I've been going back and forth with for about a whole entire day or so. And my gut tells me that John Cena is going to win this match. I know a lot of people are going to shake their heads at this one. I'm picking John Cena, especially with me being so happy about the fact that the WWE gave the fans what they wanted for once by giving Nakamura the win at the Royal Rumble to have him choose AJ as his opponent at WrestleMania 34. But I have a couple things I have to get off my chest here. So I think the WWE is going to pull a fast one on us, the fans, and pull the rug from underneath us. So do I need to reference what happened at Elimination Chamber in the main event and how Roman Reigns came out on top? That is not what the fans want. The WWE at the end of the day does not care about what we want. Whether we like it or not, we are going to get a triple threat at WrestleMania. And that triple threat is going to be John Cena versus AJ Styles versus Nakamura, whether we like it or not. Cena also has a reason to take on those two because he will not get Rey Mysterio, who unfortunately suffered an injury at Northeast Wrestling last week. I was at that show. He's going to miss some time with a torn bicep. And please, come on. I just don't believe that Undertaker's going to come out after about a year-long hiatus to face Cena at WrestleMania 34. Dale, any additional thoughts you have to add to those statements there?
No. Again, it completely makes sense. It's like when you speak at the top of the card, there are certain things that are kind of hindering maybe some of the ultimate decisions that come towards WrestleMania, and one of them all obviously centers around John Cena and whether or not he's going to face Undertaker. I feel like some of the promos that he and actions that he's done is kind of teasing for it to not be the Undertaker. And I also feel like if John Cena wins the championship at Fastlane, he's going to set the record at Fastlane. I kind of don't buy it there either. So that's why I think AJ is going to retain.
Yeah, and that's one thing that a lot of people have a difficult time conceiving the fact that he will win that 17 title at what's, really not even a mid-major pay-per-view, probably like one of the lower, pay-per-views out of the WWE calendar. But hey, One thing is for sure here. We sure can sit up here and give our predictions for WWE Fastlane 2018 all night long, but we are not going to. Thank you for joining us for this episode where we chose to either pick with our heart or with our gut. So thank you for tuning in for this episode of No Gimmicks Podcast. We are No Gimmicks, No Image, all wrestling all the time. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share our videos.
No gimmicks. Yeah. No gimmicks, taking over, no limits. Motivation, the truth inside everything you are hearing. Important live, know you feel it. Wrestling is everything that we will know with special meaning. We on it live with no gimmicks.